Manchester collide. Arsenal and Manchester United, of course, undoubtedly two of the most illustrious clubs in the English game, recent history perhaps notwithstanding. Whatever the stakes, though, these matches are never dull, so strap in. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly, it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
So we're very much on the way now. Now it's Oyarzabal. Look at the space here. No, he's had it taken off him. Messi. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Kepa. He never seems to get flustered or lose his composure. That kind of calmness is infectious too, and should help the defence in front of him play with a little more confidence. He's also good on the ball, so keep an eye out for those quick passes to the forward line.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Spread it left. Still goalless at the moment. Messi. And here's Fascioli. Oyarzabal. And he can thump it away. Jimenez. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lewis Skelly. And Norgard. Caicedo. Odegaard. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And Caicedo. Back towards the middle. And he's forced to go back. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Fascioli. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Martinelli. Jimenez. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Madueke, he's got away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, it's come to nothing. Lewis Skelly. Now it's Oyarzabal. Looking for options for move. Big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This their second corner of the game. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Turns back here, probably the best option. Valverde tries to pass it through. Oyarzabal, and the shot! It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Lewis Skelly just eases him off the ball. Just about within shooting range. He's got away with one there. They're back in possession and ready to go again. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now this could be a chance. Tries to play it through. And a chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Lewis Skelly. Camavinga. And it's Fascioli. Opts for safety. And Jimenez. Akanji. And Caicedo. Akanji. And it's Jimenez. And it's Messi. Mikel Oyarzabal. Messi. Oyarzabal. Shot at goal! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
And he was alert to it.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. That's a shade optimistic. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United have done it. They've achieved what they came for. Maximum points, the perfect outcome. Mikel Oyarzabal voted man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
Manchester United really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day.